Let's welcome back former Defense Secretary Orly Mercado to help us break down the Bondi Beach attack and to address the claims linking the Philippines to alleged terrorist training in the Philippines. Sec Orly.
Yeah.
Ayun.
Sec Orly, thank you. Maganda po yung sinasabi nyo kanina, Sec Orly, about yung claims na dito daw. Nag-train yung mga, Go ahead.
Importante hindi tayo nagpapanik eh. May mga problema tayo sa seguridad ng ating bansa na tinatawag natin strategic o pamatagalan. Meron din tayong mga problema na tactical. Ngayon lang. Isang insidente, bagamat kahindik-hindik na napapanood natin nangyari sa Australia, ay hindi nangangulugang meron tayong malaking threat kaagad. We have to take notice of the evidence that is there. Now, ang problema ng terorismo ay na-address hindi lamang ng bansa dahil sa lahat ng isang bansa. Dahil sa totoo lang, yan ay common threat yan at umiikot yan.
Yes.
Sa iba doon. So, ang number one dyan saan nagkaroon ng pagkukulang? Ang tanong, sa sharing ba ng intelligence o sa focus natin? Pero ako, I don't believe that the armed forces of the Philippines has been today. So we're panicking and we're saying, oh, what are they doing? Why have we not been protected? Napakahirap ng mga terrorist acts, especially when they are done by a lone wolf, to be able to predict what is going to be done. Now, if it is part of a larger attack, then we have a serious threat that must have slipped. I don't know. Pero how did they get to Davao? Sino mga ano?
Yes.
Yan, I'm sure the armed forces are working on that. And all I am trying to say is chill lang tayo. Huwag tayo mag-panic. And huwag tayong bumitaw sa mas malalaking mga threats din natin, katulad ng South China Sea. Dahil tayo mayroong cooperation with Australia and New Zealand on being able to protect our maritime resources.
So, having said that, Secretary, you don't believe or you don't agree doon sa ibang mga nagsasabi na dapat ang presidente mismo ang mag-address nito, not just through his spokesperson, but he himself address the public regarding this?
What good will it do? Actually, the president has all the information, but there are also tactical things that you cannot reveal when you're operating. I'm sure it will be unfair to the armed forces of the Philippines for us to make any conjectures of what they should be doing now. I know the requirements of media is to inform people immediately, but I would like to believe that as of the moment, following the media reports, nakikita ko na hindi naman widespread itong threat na ito. It looks like it's isolated, and we pursue it. But it is also a reminder that hindi ka pwedeng mag-relax kung terrorismo kalaban mo.
That's right.
It can happen anywhere, even in the modern, closed societies that we see around us.
Sec, in terms of intelligence sharing, no, yung mga intelligence reports na hawak ng ibang bansa na nag-claim na dito nag-train yung mag-ama, does the AFP share the same sources?
Well, I don't know. I cannot speak for the armed forces or their levels of intelligence work. I've been out of the organization for a long, long time, and it will be unfair to share speculative statements that do not help. Kaya ako, pagdating dyan, leave it to the intelligence community to work it out. And then later on, they give the report to us when it is necessary. Pagdating sa intelligence matters, huwag muna natin guluhin yung kanilang trabaho. Pabayaan natin sila magtrabaho at magkaroon tayo ng tiwala sa galing at kakayahan ng ating armed forces, kasama ang iba pang mga armed forces that they deal with in Australia, in New Zealand, or anywhere else.
So Sec, yung mga ISIS-inspired groups daw na nandito dati sa Philippines, dismantled na po talaga mula noong 2016.
Alam mo, labanan sa counter-terrorism. Nagpupunta yan sa isa sa mga battle areas niya. Hindi yung beaches o hindi yung mga kung hindi nasa media, nasa social media.
Yes.
Pati recruitment yan ng training yan, nakikita natin, ginagamit ang social media. At napakadali na mag-share ng impormasyon o paraan ng paglaban sa isang gobyerno by way of the social media. How to make a bomb, how to smuggle weapons and ammunition, etc. These are all tactical things that you have to deal with. Kaya sinasabi ko, don't panic, don't be scared, but don't treat it lightly also. This is a symptom of kung na-isolate natin later on na talagang don't work yan o walang kakakibot then we make a conclusion after the information has been tested and verified.
Pero ano po ba yung maaari nating gawin? Ano po yung defense strategy that our country could adopt para po hindi po tayo so that we could prevent being perceived or being used as a transit point?
Well, actually, you never stop. Sa terrorismo, you have to be right all the time. Yung terrorist has to be right only once.
Yes.
He has to be successful only once. But for the government, it has to be successful all the time. Maluts ka lang ng isa, meron ka ng doubt in terms of your capability. But that's the reality. You have to accept it. Hindi mo mababago yan. But it doesn't mean that you are lessening your resolve to be able to catch them. Because you have the superiority in terms of, kumbaga sa boxing ito, guerrilla warfare, asymmetric yan, etc. Pinag-aaralan yan ng mga security experts natin. So let's not stand in their way. Let them do the job. I know it's a disturbing incident.
It is, yeah.
But in warfare, you cannot be brought down by your emotions or quick reactions.
Yeah, I'd like to ask you a sec about this disturbing incident. You just mentioned it, no? Because some security experts also had a different take on it, saying given they hit a certain religion or a religious group, baka this is a form of mass shooting based on religion and faith, like yung mga white extremists, rather than an ISIS type of an attack.
Yeah. That's one of the theories that you can postulate in this particular incident. But before we make any strong conclusions, let's do more work and allow the security experts to analyze the data. And I'm sure the first person there will know will be the Secretary of Defense and the President. They're updated. And when Malacanang does not want to answer questions, respetuhin natin, tulungan na natin sila na huwag nang dagdagan pa ang problema nito.
Sige.
I was reading this article from CNN at sinabi daw po dito, yung anak po nung kasama po na ng baril po sa Bondi Beach had previously been examined by Australia's Domestic Security Agency 6 years ago for his close ties to Sydney-based Islamic State IS terrorism cell, but was not deemed a threat. So, pero do you think there's a security lapses in our borders naman? Kasi nakapunta sila dito without us knowing.
Napakahirap talaga, lalo na kung broken ang system mo eh. Nakita naman natin, noong araw talaga, marami silang pinapasok dito ng mga, yung problema tayo sa Pogo.
Yes.
Criminal, tapos meron pang pastillas, scandal, etc. Nakita natin, we also have to improve our systems, mechanisms. Now, it's not, it is continue to blame one organization or one group. But it is also important for us to think that we pay a price for corruption anywhere.
And,
We pay a price for corruption. Even the small-scale corruption
yes.
na level ng pastillas can be a blow to the to the security of this country. Kaya dapat everybody has to really do something. We have responsibility, especially if you're in government. You have a big responsibility to do your job well and honestly.
That's right.
Well,
Go ahead.
the way that AFP responded po, especially yesterday dun sa kanilang mga interviews regarding this issue, ano pa po ba sa tingin niyo yung kulang doon? Or meron bang kulang? Or tama lang yun? Or dapat hindi na sila nagpa-interview regarding this?
Ay, alam mo naman, pag hindi ka naman nagpa-interview, you create a vacuum. And the information scheme, pupuruin yan ng mga ano. Ay, ang dami. Ngayon, empowered lahat ng tao na mag-comment. Anybody can claim anything without responsibility for what they say. So this is a difficult situation. But it shouldn't deter us from trying to bring out the truth and being circumspect. I think that's the word that we must put out there. It's not a panic reaction. It's being circumspect. It's being responsible. And let us wait for them to do the... Now, mais ko pa ba tayo? I've been in that business also before. So, I know it's always tempting for us to speculate. And it's easy for us to speculate. But when the threat is to our national security, let us set that aside. It's the country first.
That's right. Sec, you mentioned a while ago I'd like to take this opportunity po, Sec, now you mentioned another threat that we are facing right now, yung nangyayari po sa West Philippine Sea, and recently po, the Chinese Navy and Coast Guard have started to target civilians already, yung mga fishermen. Parang ito na ang bago nilang pinagtitripan, kumbaga ang sabi nila. Ano po ang dapat gawin natin to secure the safety of our fishermen?
So we're on the right track. We're there, and we're not traveling alone. We're not patrolling alone. We're patrolling in a pack, in an effort that is supported by our neighbors. So we have allies that are supporting us, and it's a question of presence. Huwag tayong atras. And this is being done now. We're able to match them, and our allies are already giving us the ships, the armamentarium. Now, hindi pa shooting war yan. Because the Chinese also realize they're with their strategy, long-term strategy. It is a gray zone tactics.
Yes.
Unti-unti na ini-slice tayo, tapos ang presence nila, dinaragdagan nila hanggang bumitaw tayo. Ang importante sa atin, huwag tayo madidistract. What we have to do in South China Sea and in West Philippines is critical. So, don't allow yourself to be distracted. Okay, importante yung Bondi Beach, yung incident na yan. But you cannot just drop everything and focus on the question of terrorism alone. And your responsibilities for protecting our territorial integrity and sovereignty are left askew. They have to be done as well. They have to be protected as well.
Yeah. But what about the civilian missions that are being conducted po sa West Philippine Sea, particularly nung grupo nitong Atin Ito Coalition? Okay naman po yung ganon. Dapat lang na continue na ginagawa yon.
Okay lang. Ang importante niyan, kinukonsulta yan dapat sa national security apparatus natin. Kung hindi ka naman nakakatulong, makakabala ka, huwag muna natin gawin. Kasi kinakailangan orchestrated yan eh. We understand talagang marubdob ang kanilang pagnanasa na ipakita na ang taong bayan ay handa dito sa ipagtanggol ng ating territorial integrity. But at the same time, hindi na ako kukuha sa padalos-dalos. Kaya ako, even my remarks, etc., they have to be very careful that you are also protecting you're not being a hindrance to the work that they do. Kung hindi ka makakatulong, huwag ka nang makaabala.
Alright. Sige, maraming salamat po sa
Sige.
inyong oras ulit, former Defense Secretary Orlando Mercado. Thank you so much.
Thank you.